Okay, so does anyone else find it a little bit unrealistic when they're watching any sort of apocalypse sort of like film, TV show, to see all the people in there looking absolutely pristine and perfect? I kind of find that a little bit strange, and vanity among preppers is something that I always kind of find a little bit of a strange one because when people are prepping and are stockpiling lots and lots of liquid shampoo, it's to me that just seems a little bit superfluous, and something that maybe shouldn't be a priority. But I do completely understand that it is a priority to some people. But living off grid, and especially like the last kind of year where it's been living off my own collected rainwater and stuff predominantly, it's genuinely made me appreciate how much water you need to kind of to use to wash. And for long hair and stuff, it's, I mean, I've got friends that live off grid, and kind of in civilization they'd be washing their hair kind of like, you know, 3 or 4 times a week maybe, and off grid it's like once a week as a luxury, and then you've got itchy hair, and it's like, oh gosh, what do you do about that? So my solution to that for me was dreadlocks. I've had dreads before, and dreadlocks are a fashion that you quite often will see in all the zombie movies and all the apocalypse stuff. And to be fair, they are pretty good, but they're a lot more high maintenance than people kind of think, and get very very heavy and do get in the way quite a bit. So that's, I mean, the one bonus with dreadlocks as a hairstyle for preppers, I think, and off gridders is kind of that problem with it. It's the weight and the dreads getting in the way, and it's just it's a lot more maintenance than people think to do all the roots, on work on the roots and stuff, and yeah, so I kind of thought, well, for me, I think my dreadlocks are getting a bit more of a vanity over function sort of thing, because they've been hurting my neck. I've been having a bad back, and I'm like, I've got dreads on half of my head. You know, it's like a lot of weight. So yeah, as a prepper, I have made the decision that short hair and pixie cuts are the way to go forward. So yeah, that's why I cut my dreadlocks off. What do you reckon? Been waiting a few weeks for it to grow back before I showed you, because vanity. But yeah, vanity amongst preppers, that does always amuse me, and I have fallen prey to it myself. So yeah, here is my new pixie cut, and this is what I think of prepper hairstyles. I think that if SHTF does happen, everybody that has stockpiled all the shampoo is going to just be getting rid of it after a year. They'll be like, oh my god, there's no water for this. What am I going to do with this? And I'll just be getting rid of it and throwing it. Everyone will be going around in the apocalypse with short hair. I genuinely think that that's what's going to happen. So yeah, that's my thought on vanity amongst preppers. But it is very very strange. I mean, you look at all kind of, I grew up with Tomb Raider and Lara Croft and all that sort of stuff, and I mean, how impractical are the clothes they wear? Like, let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I'd love to see if it's just me that wonders where all the people in Z Nation get their eyeliner from. But yeah, peace and love.